All right, what's good, everybody? I had to push that time back just a little bit. I'm actually still eating right now, but y'all understand. All right, so we ain't got that many people in the chat yet, but I know a couple of people asked me about coming up today, so I'm just go ahead and share this link, put it in there now. If you come later, you ask me to, I'll share it again. Okay, a good little amount of people jumped up out of nowhere. That's good. What up, my boy Brandon? What's your predictions for today, Brandon? Since you was able to get that last one right, I need to know. I need you to go ahead and tell me who up out of here tonight. What up, Ronald?
Hey, what's going on?
You said Rod. You saying JP a pack tonight? I don't know if he out of here tonight.
No,
Yeah, I don't think it's tonight. All right. So since you was thinking earlier today, who is it? I need you to tell me. OG podcast coming this episode. I hope the agents come back this episode. I hope Jannard is introducing us to a new Queen Pen type of character in this episode. My thing about this though is why would he be introducing a new plug if they already got Che? Is Che gonna be out of the way, or they, somebody's gonna take him out and he's no longer available? What's going on with that? My prediction is this doesn't feel like a death episode. No one dies this episode. I think I might agree with you. I don't think I'm gonna say this. If someone does get taken out today, it's one of the three: Stacy, Bill, or Shanti.
what about Ray?
Nah, I don't think Ray up out of here. That's who you got?
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Yeah, that would do something to Vic.
It would, for sure. But overall, I do think it's one of those build up episodes. It's probably preparing, putting things in place for JP now.
But Sang would be a good one.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
see,
him or his wife, one of them.
right. Because see, those characters are you know, it'll be a cool one, but it doesn't heavily affect the storyline. Like anybody that heavily affects the storyline as of now, I don't see them going this episode. So that kind of eliminates Stacy as well. But she would impact the storyline. Excuse me.
This not the episode where Bobby uncovers the body. Um, no.
It wasn't in the previews. I'll say that trailer.
I
Yeah.
kind of had to just quit watching all these previews and predictions, and I just gave up. It's really almost unpredictable.
I got to do
I know, but I just kind of said I just wait and see.
it. This episode will be more of a builder, though. I feel. Yep. What OG power character y'all think coming? Yeah, that's what we should be discussing. Who is the OG power character that's coming today?
It's some Elisa Marie's people, isn't it?
Situate that. It could be. So some people do think it's going to be Auntie. What's her name? Delores. What?
Dolores.
Dolores. Gotcha. And Auntie Dolores. Some think. Some I heard people mention Uncle Carlo. That's who I would love to see. Me personally. That's who I want to see. Outside of Ghost, that's who I would want to see the most. That's it's with the exemption of Tariq. Because I don't believe he's coming till on later down the line.
I don't care if Tariq don't come.
Well, he's coming. So
Another after credit scene.
okay, so you say a character to help move weight. Got you. No, I said make me a moderator now. You demanded? So I'm pretty sure here's another thing. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me go through the rest of these comments. Maybe Stacy goes this episode if I had to choose. Diamond turned up on Big Smurf. Yeah, I saw that. What's up, Ollie? Someone connect to Elise Marie or Elisa Marie. Gotcha. Hopefully JP going to Candyland today. No teaser video for me. I'm not supporting those other channels. What do you mean by that? No teaser video. No, you wasn't asking because you put it in all capital letters. Then you said make me a moderator now with multiple exclamation points. That's not asking.
Is he saying he don't want to watch any more teaser videos?
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking them.
That's almost where I'm at.
If it wasn't beneficial for me, I kind of feel y'all. But as a content creator, I kind of got to pay attention.
What's the name of this episode?
Shoot, something with forfeiture, asset forfeiture. That's what it's called.
That can mean anything.
Well, what I think they're gonna be doing in this particular episode is Tommy is gonna lose almost everything this episode. That's what I think of that. Like I said, a build-up episode. He's gonna find out that Vic is gonna now that Vic is on the loose, he's gonna double cross him. He might lose control of Stacy, perhaps. I think his organization is gonna fall apart because as you see, well, y'all say y'all haven't seen no teasers. But I'm sorry, I gotta spoil a little bit something for y'all. Diamond is kind of going away from Tommy this episode.
He already did.
Well, he didn't necessarily say anything that indicated that. This episode, he's gonna directly say it. And he's gonna kind of go off on one of their soldiers for saying this don't feel right, not telling Tommy. So that so I think CBI could split away from him. And that part where Jannard we seen in the trailer when he's saying y'all need to pick a side and pick it the right to F now. I think that's coming this episode
Mhm.
because you're gonna see some division between them. Some people possibly is gonna still support Tommy, and then some of them, probably majority of them, is gonna pick Diamonds up. So I see that going, and also we seen a teaser that it kind of was hinting towards Maria may have aborted the baby, but I think they just were trying to manipulate us. I don't think she actually did it, but it could be something in relation to he doesn't have the baby anymore too. But I think what I think is going on that trailer is, I mean that teaser is misleading. I think it's going to be uh, she, Tommy's going to think something she did. He's going to think she aborted it, but she actually did. Mine said I just watched the episode early. JP got clapped for D Mad. That's a lie. Your ass ain't watched shit, nigga. Stop lying. I'm not watching any leaks, and I didn't even read any of the synopsis. Okay. Yeah, I must say I didn't like the acting that I saw with Diamond doing that little clip they released. To me, it was pretty egregious. But if Morel have the baby, just smoke her, because these baby storylines are annoying if they not gonna keep the baby alive. Then don't. Yeah, they need to stop doing that shit. No, you can never be me, Jody Joe. But what you need to do is stop blaming your mama, for your problem. Like cool. You, you married? You a man? But this is my woman. My woman. Man, up there, I got heat for busters like you. You need to move. Man served him quick. Anyway, though, back to it. More predictions. Um, Hold on, Ronald. Did you give who you think the OG character coming is? Who you would like it to be?
Who would I like it to be? I've been wanting to see that, but Lisa Marie too young. She's still too young, I think.
She close to the same age as Tariq. Close to it.
I
Just a
think
little bit younger than
she's
him.
younger than him, yeah. But that's a character I've been wanting to see.
She like 4 years. I would say she's like 4 years younger than him. Nah, maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe a little. Probably like 6 years. Because she was hold up.
I pictured her being like about 12.
Because she was 11. She was like 11 in season 6. We know Tariq was like 16, 17. So they like 6 years apart. Anywhere between 6 to 7 years. So if Tariq is still 20 at this point, that'll make her 14. Well, she can't be 17 or 18, Joseph, because um, in season 6, we heard Kate say that she's the same age as Cash. And if I'm not mistaken, excuse me, they said Cash was 11 or something like that, right?
That's true. When Power started, Yaz was a baby once.
Yes, yeah, but I said Cash, not Yash.
I know. I'm looking at Dexter's comment about.
Um, she may have been like something like 13. Whatever age Cash is, that's the same age she is. I'll say that because that's what Kate said.
I mean, they wasted it too bit. They owe him a job.
That you know what? That's who I would love to see the most. That's my pick. That's who I would love to see the most. Outside of like if obviously we can't not including Ghost. That's who I would want to see the most. Too big because like, bro, it makes the most sense for him to come in right.
Ghost is dead.
Right.
He dead.
When that finale come and it show y'all. You say Alisa Marie got to be at least 15 in the story. So are you saying 15 currently or 15 doing season 6? Because there's no way she was 15 in season 6. I'll tell you that.
If they bring her back like looking like a grown up, that'd be messed up.
I mean, she can't help that she's growing up. I seen her not too long ago. She still looks pretty young, but you can clearly tell she's older.
You've seen her in person.
No, like on a photo or a video. 15 currently. Got you. Okay, yeah. So that seems about right. She should be anywhere but around 15. Right. What up, Demarcus? You said if Elisa Marie returns, she gets recasted.
Then we see who is that we see? Is it Vic that we saw a picture of him standing with a facing a woman? Was it Vic or
Wait,
Jannard? Maybe it was Jannard. One of them was talking to a woman that had a back to the camera.
I'm about to put your ass up out of here, prison cheeks. Because you want some Diddy shit. We ain't doing that. Death predictions, Raheem, Grace Gold. Nigga, that was your same death position, predictions for last episode. I'm going to tell you right now, all them niggas ain't died this episode. But let me ask you this. Marcus, who going to be the OG character that shows up tonight?
Okay, yeah, it was Janard. Okay.
Mm, where's that? Where's that photo at?
See, Sang probably gonna be the death this episode if anybody, because he
Yeah,
he was in panic mode when we last saw him.
yeah, I agree. If it's somebody going that's recognizable, go tonight is him. Okay, so it must be on my phone. So you gonna go with Uncle Carlo? That's who I would want to see the most, with the exception of Tubi. Tubi, I would love to see him the most, and then Uncle Carlo next. Because with us only getting to see him one episode, everybody seemed so fearful. It just made me be intrigued of, what is this character like? How powerful is he? Stuff like that.
Did we finally resolve that Tommy is not? We're not gonna see him go to New York, or has he already been off camera?
Uh, well, it hasn't been resolved, but it is starting to look like we're not going to see him go there. Off topic, but do you play games like PS through 5, do Tomb Raider? I do not play games. I used to play 2K a little bit at one point, but I can even play that anymore. Yeah, I think episode 8 probably will be the next huge step. Might be 7 though, because sometimes them sevens will slip up on you. What about hold on, Vic Lane could eliminate Peter Dalbany. Yeah, I can see that happening, but that's still to me that's like a more of a smaller character. Anybody that's like very recognizable that would kind of be a little jaw dropping probably won't happen. Tommy talks to Kanan in some kind of vision. Yeah, I can see some shit like that. I was thinking that was gonna happen last episode, but it could possibly be that. So this for the what was said by Gary. Speaking of the person that supposed to be basically an OG character coming this particular episode, as of storytellers of these universe of power, we have all that backlog of characters to use at our disposal. And I will say that in this season of Force, did I dipped into that OG power 2 or 3 times. Damn, 2 or 3 times. And I think one of them will be like super surprising. I can't say who, but it comes in the next episode. Ashley comes in at 6. So here's the thing, people. As you see, he's saying that this character is going to be super surprising. So who would surprise us? We got 4 more minutes before the episode starts.
Well, since we've been talking about Tariq for a year, but so that wouldn't be surprising.
But yeah, exactly. It's not Tariq. Well, we and also I'm gonna put up another slide really quickly. He's gonna. I think this is when he's talking about Tariq showing up. I will say this. This is Joseph talking. I will say this. There were multiple ways that we felt this could end, and there were multiple ways that we filmed the ending. I would say that I think that somebody very important to Tommy will show up, but I can neither confirm nor deny that it will be Tariq. I think it's pretty safe to say it's gonna be Tariq. Did you see Diamond beating down Smurf in front of Jannard? Diamond turning into Ronnie Mathis now. I did see it. I don't know if I want to say he's turning into Ronnie because Ronnie is a very was one of my favorite characters. So that's a lot. That's some big shoes to fill right there. Because Ronnie, the person who played him, was also a phenomenal actor. So Dexter, you're saying Tasha. It could be Tasha. Because I mean, but do y'all think, do y'all think Tommy could possibly be a shocking character? I mean, Tasha would, you know, be a shocking character?
I always said I was thinking her. I almost said it, but shocking and surprising is two different things.
Trying to think. I mean, it might be 2-Bit people because I think he'll be pretty surprised if he show up. I mean, the biggest surprise would obviously be Ghost, but I don't think he's showing up. Like, that'll be wild if we see him. That would catch everybody by surprise. But I could wouldn't be surprising. Now Ramona, I could say that's who. You know what? That might be who I go with. Ramona. It's not Tariq. Tariq is unless you're talking about the other slide, episode 9 ish. The last one show up. The one that he's saying is important to him that shows up. That will more than likely be Tariq. But the one that's coming tonight that will surprise us, I think Ramona is very qualified because she would be somebody. Damn, it's 9 o'clock. But really quick, she would be somebody that we would be shocked because we haven't seen her in a while, and also we're gonna instantly think about Ghost if we see her. So I think she's probably the best qualified person. All right, though, but the episode is here, people. I'm about to start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Uh-oh, there were them Asian bulls. Hey, here, hey, my boy CG was right. He said they coming episode 6. Oh, the artist feel like they coming back to Gabriel. He might be showing up like you said. Oh, could it be Holly, people? Hey, nobody thought about Holly. Could it be Holly? Well, I think she's gonna be looking at facilities, people. And Tommy's gonna see that phone that thinks she aborted. Sisters then, bro. Body. Yeah, Diamond getting tired of this. He working for something. Mhm. She catching on to this thing. I see Tommy putting him in the position that uh, he used to be in with Gus. Okay. Damn, Stacey. Come on, black woman. You can do it. You can find a way to out of this shit. Hell, your ass. Shit. Yeah, Bobby. Oh shit, I don't like this. Oh shit. That nigga don't like that. You know, damn. I actually feel a little sorry for Shanti, y'all. A little bit. Damn. She like, ain't your damn queen nigga no more, nigga. That what she thinking in her head. Can Shanti be gone, people? Your predictions now. Currently at 20 minutes and 55 seconds. Make your pick now. Will Shanti be out of here? Here we go. Chinese. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey y'all, Tommy might die this damn season. He doing the same type of shit Ghost. Think about that, people. He's doing the same type of shit Ghost is on. Like, just saying, y'all, Big is gonna be a huge threat. Watch it. He can't be talking. Told me fuck this girl and broke his. Oh, that's crazy. His best friend hand. That's savage shit. She aborted. Cash your votes now, people. Told y'all I'm right. Ortega people is gonna keep you know, yeah, they're gonna team up once he sees the baby on the way. But Ortega people is gonna get him. He's out. And it's probably gonna be the episode that I see whatever right after or the same episode as JP's. I knew she kept it. Mm. Will this baby make it? Make your predictions now. This nigga should die like this. This is why he said his word was choice. Right. You that come on, cause you not sure about that. Yep, that's true. That's good. That's your baby's uncle. whether you like it or not. It's amazing how women can get you to do shit you never thought you would do, motherfucker. Kanan would have put his foot down. Ooh, come on, you can't disrespect a man like that. Tommy is balling. I tell y'all this. How much I think that nigga Tommy worth? Nigga Tommy got like 50 mil, maybe. Was it because that nigga dropping millions on top of millions on top of millions. Ooh, okay, Vic. Okay, Vic. Tell her. She gonna do something to his ass. When a black woman mad as hell, she be slick as a motherfucker. She gonna do something to your ass. He mad. Hey, D Mac going to Atlanta, y'all. The news went up. She going to them. If D-Man get her that scholarship, he clapping that. That's how you do it, my boy. You do that, you clapping. Guarantee you. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo, niggas going on this year. You know that sound saying, yeah. Next man, he got that age. Shit. Yeah. Well, the Marcus, your boy didn't do a motherfucker thing. His soft ass went straight to jail. She getting tore up inside doing this shit. Right, that for weird as hell. Damn, what a dilemma. Look, I cooked this episode. Yeah, I told y'all ugly ass niggas. What them ugly ass niggas say I don't be getting stuff right? He gonna try to cook. I told you he gonna save his life. Now they gonna be working together. And it's gonna be Ortega who kill him. I told y'all. I'm gonna land some of them ugly ass niggas. It's gonna be the person Maria run over right here. Told you. Well, I think they're gonna make an attempt. I'm gonna make it quick. Oh, shit. Damn. Wow. So they might try to make a hit out. Let me see. Yep. Gail Davis and Campbell. Great build up episode, like I said. See what this trailer look like. Oh shit! What a nice twist! I love it. All right, so all right, I'm done with the episode now. All right, so first and foremost, let's go ahead and do this rating. See what this rating is. I'm gonna glance through some of these comments. Agents coming back. Yep. I love that. We ain't get no damn OG character. What the fuck? I just noticed that. We didn't get no damn OG character, y'all. Motherfucker lied to us.
Yep. Get them ratings up. I still give it an 8.5.
Uh, Glancing through these comments really fast, seeing if anyone don't really stand out.
So Brandon did predict nobody's dying, right?
Yeah. I mean, everybody predicted that though. I said no, I don't think no one is either. But if it's somebody recognizable die, I would pick Bill. But I figured this one would just be a build up. But let's go ahead and dress. So I'll give this episode an 8. That's my rating for it.
I said 8.5.
Now it wasn't no mysterious character that we talking about. Did nobody show up? Um. So you said it was a nice twist with the baby. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I was pretty accurate on this episode. Most of my points landed. I didn't think that she actually aborted the baby. They just made it look like she did because like we've been saying, they they have played that story too much. So for them to do it again have been crazy. I knew it would be the baby that makes Miguel and Tommy come together, and I knew though that the Marquez cartel would come after Miguel because of him deciding not to take out Tommy. And I can about guarantee y'all, I said this before episode 1 dropped. The Marquez cartel is going to be the one who take out Miguel. Now, who knows? Maybe they'll try to attack him and he survive. I actually, with what's going on, I would love to see Miguel survive. Would love to see that, but I don't know. I don't think I don't think it's looking too good for him. So let's go. What was the biggest? What was the biggest shocker for you guys, if we had to say so? Was one. I don't think anything shocked me that I can think of because I pretty much expected all of it.
Well, I was surprised that how Dick got in Stacy's face.
I wasn't because you could tell how confident he was feeling last episode.
Well, still, just the way he did it.
I liked how he did it for sure.
I think this was his episode, really.
Vic?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Who was the MVP of the episode, people? Vic certainly made some.
I'm saying Vic.
He certainly made some big moves so far, because you know Tommy absolutely is not going to be happy about um, him taking over that Albanian spot again. He ain't gonna like that because that's messing up his business. So that was pretty bold of him to go ahead and just do that. I mean, yeah, Brent, that counts, but I just think that one was kind of obvious. But I know my boy CG called that the Asians was coming back episode 6. He called that in episode 4, and it landed. He was right. So when he come back in, when he come in, he might come in here a little later. He gonna flex on us a little bit.
But the way they came back, frying up body parts and shit.
Yeah. So this is the thing. I think it's pretty safe to say how this thing is shaping up. Um, Basically, it looks like it's going to be Tommy and the people that supports him, Miguel and his crew, and I'm guessing Shanti's crew is going to side with Tommy. That's what I'm thinking. Because she ain't feeling Jannard at all. And it was Shanti. And then here's the question that might make this a little challenging. They might make this a little, spicy up in this thing. So we know that Manny Fresh liked Shanti originally, right? Jannard, she kind of was bitter towards him until he made up to her. So if Shanti decides to side with um, Tommy, whose side do Manny Fresh side? Yeah, I know she does. Yeah, because exactly, Shanti doesn't like the fentanyl either. So I guess Manny Fresh would by default have to side with Jannard, right? You said
Hmm.
Manny choosing Tommy, but keep in mind, Manny Fresh, she got a nice plug going on with the fentanyl, and I'm pretty sure as ruthless as that Asian lady looked at by the introduction, she's not gonna just let nobody decide, oh yeah, I don't want to do it no more. That looks like a blood in, blood out type of situation. So
Well, it's the question now is how many of the main characters are gonna fall because of the fentanyl. It's not going to end well for CBI with the Fenny.
oh yeah, the moment CBI decided to turn their back on Tommy, they favor Seb because regardless of what Diamond should have been looking at is, I hear you, Jannard, and all the shit you saying, but Tommy has been leading us every step of the way, and we got this far with him. The partnership worked. I was the muscle, he was the brains. That's really what it was. My prediction was right. D-Mac got some this episode. Yeah, you did say that. And Big Stepper Marsha still alive too. Marshall had didn't get seen this way. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and concede on my Marshall thing. I think Marshall might survive the series, but we did see a situation where Marshall was getting beat up in one of these teasers, though, right? So I don't know. That one might land. It might still do it just on down the line. But yeah, I think JP is dying episode 8. Is eight people.
Yeah, it's after the CBI split from Tommy.
Right. Which will be next episode. So that trailer looked a little crazy too. I'm gonna wait till we go to the next topic to really dive in on it. But the trailer was a little crazy because it seen some stuff with Tommy looked like somebody was beating up on him. And if that's the case, I would say it has to be more than likely. I don't want to say it's the Marquez cartel. I would say it's probably, shit, I don't know, Vic people. Because think about how many enemies Tommy has now. Miguel got some, some. I'm guessing Miguel's pretty strong, but he ain't gonna be able to handle a cartel, CBI, them Asians, Vic's crew. Cause you seen in the trailer that um Jannar was making a pitch to get Vic on his side. So look at all those people that's going against him. That's a lot of people. I don't know how the hell he goes about it. But also, who called it when I was saying? But pay attention. Y'all see the type of moves that Tommy is making and how he's doing. These are very similar to the type of stuff that um, Ghost was doing too, talking reckless and all that to people like that. And we seen what happened to his ass at the end, even though he's still alive. Jannar will get arrested for those bodies for the fentanyl. Is that D-Mac holding Tommy in the trailer? Yeah, I see y'all touching on this trailer. I'm gonna get to that trailer really soon.
See if you can clear something up for me.
All right, what's that?
The dinner and 9:32, 9:34. Then the car pulls up that Tommy was supposed to be in. Now was Miguel? I'm not. I'm confused about the time. He held Tommy up, but then Tommy was still late to get killed.
Well, if you remember, Tommy told Maria earlier in the episode that he'll make the dinner, but he has to leave because he got to be somewhere at 9:45. So he was showing when Miguel first looked at it, it was 9:32, and Tommy was trying to leave because he said he got to leave at 9:30, and Miguel obviously was stalling because he didn't want him to make that trip because he told the Marquez cartel where he would be around 9:45.
So why did he hold him up till after 10 o'clock?
You said what?
I mean, he held him. He made him late.
Right. He made him late so that he wouldn't get killed.
So you saying Miguel saved Tommy?
Right. That's what I was talking about at the beginning. Where I said I said this way episodes ago that's what was going to happen, and that's what
Okay,
happened.
so Miguel gets the picture of the flower,
Mm-hmm.
which is saying he'd already been told if Tommy don't die, you're gonna die.
Right.
So he just decided he'd be the one to die.
Right. Well, he's gonna just try to fight it off. He's not gonna just say I'm gonna die. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all my next prediction for the next episode that's gonna happen. So what I think is going to happen. Oh yeah, another enemy. We gotta remember King Kilo is still out there. But anyways, um, see, Power is good at not showing characters an episode or two, so that you'll kind of forget them, and then they'll hurry up and they'll put it on you like a few episodes down the line. They did the same thing with the Asians here, but I told y'all that Miguel is very family oriented. You could tell how they built his character since he was introduced. That's how I knew the moment he found out Tommy and Maria was having a baby, he was going to change his mind about killing them. I knew that. So I believe he's going to tell Tommy that, look, I understand that we just made up, but I got to just be truthful with you. It was a hit that was coming your way, and I stopped it. But now the Marquez cartel is after me. And Tommy, if you pay attention, Tommy respects people that tell some truth. It keeps it real with him. So Tommy is going to decide, you my family now. We family now. We got to stick together. So Tommy is going to stick by Miguel and try to protect him, but they're going to get him anyways. I think first JP is going to get caught up. JP might be out next episode. Could be. But what I predicted a while ago is that JP is going to and Miguel is going to die very back to back. But I think JP, well, I know JP goes first. So if JP dies next episode, Miguel could die towards the end of that episode or episode 8. He won't make it past episode 8. Guarantee that. So that's what's going to happen. They're going to team up because they're family. And you know how serious Tommy takes family too. Both of them are very family oriented. Once you family, they're going to be down with you to the end. So they going it's the whole thing is going to be, because what I think is going to happen, we seen in a teaser, and I think in the trailer as well, we seen Maria running somebody over with the car. I wouldn't be surprised if Maria is running over the person that killed Miguel. Okay, let's see. Comments.
You know when Tommy got on his knees in front of Maria,
Uh-huh.
isn't that the same thing he did with the Holly hallucination?
Yep. Yep. And I don't know, y'all. I'ma say this. The way that thing happened, the fact today, because you gotta pay attention to these previews. I know a lot of people like to skip the previews at the beginning of the episode when they say previously on Power or previously on Force or whatever. You gotta pay attention to them because they kind of be giving you insiders of what to expect. And if you didn't watch the previews, it showed Holly. The same scene you're talking about, they showed that in the previews, even though Holly didn't show up. And we know what the fate of Holly was. So it could be that Maria does still die in the end. It would be crazy. But like I say, if she does, then I think Kate will possibly make it. Is that
Well,
deep?
last week I was saying Maria, but I liked your theory about Kate too, and the birds and all that stuff. But
Yeah. I still think I'm still want to hope that Maria can make it. Cause I mean, goddamn, we need to see a baby finally survive in the Power Universe. But let me read. Hold on, let me catch up on comments real quick. It's crazy how close Jannard and Tammy first have become when she wanted to kill him just a couple of episodes ago. That's true. I think that's a little crazy on the writing behalf of the writers, because she was talking like she wanted that nigga dead, and then she just forgave him that quick. I mean, they were kind of close before, the incident where he robbed her at. But I don't know. Who is going to be the new ghost, Tariq and Tommy? Tariq or Tommy? Well, we know they trying to make Tariq the next ghost. But you saying the new ghost, Tariq or Tommy? I don't know if they're looking to replace them. Anyway, though, Tommy is morphing into season 6 Ghost. Yep, I'm late. What's up, Talia? Yeah, that's D Mac and Marshall holding Tommy back. Okay, I gotta look at that trailer again. Miguel stalled Tommy so he wouldn't go to the drug deal to get killed. Yep. Bill Sign will get exposed next episode. Yep, I agree with that. I think that's Diamond and Tommy going at it in the new trailer. They in Diamond basement, Tommy getting thrown through a table. Damn. Grace Gold, Marshall, D Mag, Janard, and Diamond down there from what I see. So is it that Diamond beating Tommy ass? I gotta go back and look at that shit. Hold up. Marshall and D Mag holding Tommy in the basement. Miguel saying Tommy in the park because he helped him with the money, plus he's basically his brother-in-law. Can Tommy beat Diamond in a fist fight? I don't think he can.
I'm convinced that Diamond not gonna make it out this season.
Yeah, I am too.
But what's it's not making. All he needed is for Janard to get in his ear for him to flip like that. That's weak to me. When he was being more business and more strategic,
Of course. Yep. Absolutely agree.
And I lost any respect for him after. Who was that he beat down like that? Was that Smurf? Who was that?
Yeah, Smurf. Yep.
See, that was a loyal soldier. He didn't have to do like that to prove a point. He could have just gotten his face, and that would have been enough. He's already intimidating just by his size. But I didn't see any point in kicking the man's ass like that.
Yeah, it didn't. DeMarcus, you're asking me, what's this episode predictable? That Holly hallucination is going to end up being the most pivotal scene in the history of force. Tommy would never hurt Ray. They in Diamond's basement, Tommy to getting thrown through the table. Gray Skull, Marshall, D. Magnet would be down there from what I said. Oh no, I just read that, didn't I? Ray forgave Vic too easily. Well, I told y'all she was gonna be down for him because you could tell how she reacted. Now Diamond getting pissed at Tommy been building up with or without Janard. Yeah, that is true. He has been getting mad at because Tommy has been doing some slight BS in a way. How he be talking to him, always making him look like he's the number 2 and he Tommy's number 1. That's definitely been a thing for sure. I think Diamond was already starting to get irritated by Tommy. Yeah, Ray with the stitch. She had to quit when Tommy came in. All right, I'm gonna check that real quick. Hold up. Hey, damn, I got a lot of DMs. My main one and this should be an interesting video to make. Who is going to be the next Diamond? Oh, okay. I get more what you're saying now. Let's talk about D-Mac has some parallels to his goals back in the fight. Yeah, just trying to get in it. You put it in CDN. Okay, I got you. I got you support. So let me lose respect for Diamond. What the fuck? How many times did we see Tommy beat up his loyal soldiers? Hey, lying.
I,
Tommy did this shit.
I wanted to see Diamond become more of the chess player type, not a damn Incredible Hulk.
Well, to me, he never to me came out to be that type.
A chess player.
Yeah.
No, you're right because we know the old Diamond was just like what we saw tonight. I mean,
Uh-huh.
but that's not always smart.
Absolutely. He was
Shanti is a chess player. We done seen her playing chess.
yeah. Yeah. hmm Tommy treated Liliana more like a partner than he does with Diamond. I mean,
I agree with that.
I think uh, he might have. I mean, I think his issue mostly with Diamond was Jannard because he knew Jannard didn't like him and how much of a snake Jannard is.
So is Diamond gonna find out at some point that Janad and Shanti was plotting against him?
That's a good question. I never thought about it, but that's a good ass question.
Or has Janad been smarter than we think he is? See, the show this season has been built on these triangles. It's all these triangulated relationships.
Um, but like I said, more and more each episode. Remember when I was telling y'all about that interview? I think they one word that they were saying is starting to fulfill. Diamond is definitely getting faced with a lot of choices, and I think he's making bad choices. But he's definitely have to make a lot of tough choices because you could tell he really didn't want to do that Diamond shit. I mean that shit with Tommy, but at the same time, he probably was feeling like he didn't want to let his little brother down and the buildup of how Tommy been treating him.
Not that the doggone hot grease is like the furnace. So somebody gotta get in that gotta get fried.
Jannard is underestimating Shanti. I don't know if I'll say he underestimating her. I think that nigga know what she on.
But how he was looking back at her, what was that signifying? When he was leaving, he stopped and looked back at her.
I don't know. I didn't catch that.
Yeah, when she was on the laptop and wouldn't speak to him, and so he said, "All right, I'm gonna go do something." And when he was going out the door, he turned around and looked.
I don't know.
I think he intimidated by her.
To a degree, yeah. He know what she capable of. You said I think one of them gets smoked before Diamond finds out. I think that might be the case too. Who knows? Maybe Jannard smokes Shanti because she's about to reveal that shit, and he kills her before she gets a chance. Tommy and Stacy underestimating Vic. That's true. Vic is about to be a problem when the Asians boys see Marshall with CBI. It's gonna set it off. Yep, yep. That's gonna be a problem for Marshall once he see him. And well, the thing is that at least with CBI, you won't see D Mac over there with him because for him to maybe recognize a voice. Vic is evolving into Claudia. How many deaths you think happen in the next episode? Uh, well, I'll say that this it depends. Um, I think it depends on if JP dies or not. If this is the episode of JP, because like I said, I'm leaning towards that Miguel and JP is dying back to back because he's dying. I believe he's dying right after the funeral of JP. And I remember when I said this before the first episode dropped, and niggas was arguing with me saying, "Why would Miguel be at Dave's funeral?" And I said, "Bro, because they made up." So the ugly ass niggas they were saying that I'm gonna need y'all front and center. Come on. But I told y'all. They not helping nobody jump Tommy. They trying to break it up and get Tommy out of there. Who said they somebody jumping?
So who gonna get killed coming out the funeral?
Mm. If
Genesis or Maria?
If someone gets killed coming out of the funeral, it'll be Genesis. Because there's nobody else, I think. If somebody recognizable, I'll say that, gets killed outside of that funeral, it'll be Genesis. I mean, she's the only one that makes sense because I don't think they're gonna let Maria get shot. Because I actually think I'm convinced she's gonna survive. And then,
I thought a few minutes ago you said she'd get killed.
oh, Maria?
Yeah.
I was saying I was saying that it's a chance at it, but I'm still gonna lean towards she's surviving because of the baby, because they don't did that baby situation too many times. So I'm gonna have hope that they finally let a baby survive.
So the whole Holly thing, that wasn't a foreshadow.
Man, it did show up though. I ain't gonna lie. They might be doing that shit to fuck with us though. They did show her though. And we know what happened to her. But they could have just did this to let you know that, Tommy's gonna be in that situation again. I don't know. I want to say the baby's gonna make it. But like I said though, and even if Maria, man, I mean, get hit by a stray after the funeral, man. So if Maria do get hit, I'll say she doesn't die. Maybe she'll get shot and survive. But that means the baby would go, which would be great.
That would give Tommy a Michael Corleone moment, like when in Godfather 3, when his daughter got killed on the steps.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen that?
No, I haven't.
Never saw the Godfather. You saw any of the Godfathers?
Nope. I know that's crazy, but I haven't. Unlike LeBron, I'm gonna tell you the truth that I haven't seen. LeBron was capping. Like niggas just say you didn't see it.
See, you miss where all these kind of shows really came from. The Godfather movies, The Wire, Oz.
The ultimate question in this series is: can Tommy have a family and stay in the drug business? That's a good question, and I'm gonna say this: I just noticed Kenny ain't been in here yet. Crazy, but I told y'all it might be the answer to this to this question that you're saying, Dexter, is that Tommy got to die himself in order for the family to make it. He acting like Ghost now. Genesis and Moreo will survive. I want
Ghost,
to say they
Ghost,
will.
Ghost might have could have pulled it off if it hadn't been for Kanan, because people didn't even know who he was.
What do you mean?
They didn't, no people didn't know who Ghost was. I mean, he was living in the penthouse. He had a family, but
Uh-huh.
then Kanan started messing with him from prison,
True.
which
True.
is
True. True.
what set it all. Even Tariq knew it was almost impossible to have a family and be in the business unless he was the apex predator, like at the very top, like his daddy was at the very top.
Yeah.
But see, Tommy too in the streets.
Yeah. Tommy very active. Exactly. He's like out, and then he's living in a. I mean, I get it. I kind of like the move of him living in a basic loft like that. Um,
And then like Rock, he don't have no security around him.
well, he has security some of the time, but you right. A lot of the time he is rolling solo. But um, yeah, because he got way too many enemies to be walking around like that. Way too many, especially at this
He
point.
cocky. He real cocky.
And that could be the end of him. See, Ghost was able to move around like that because nobody knew who he was.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But see, Tommy, he's actually active in the streets. Folks know who he is. So yeah, you're absolutely right. This is that it could be unless I mean if the writers make it realistic, he wouldn't last long with that many people after him. Because just a cartel alone, fuck all the other gangs and stuff. Just the cartel alone would be a major issue. Maria in the life too, she made it. Have you seen the movie Carlito's Way? Nope. No clue what that even is.
I've heard of it. I never saw it.
Well, I agree with Tommy's becoming more like Breeze, but I don't know. I don't know about we can him changing his name to it. Anyways, though, I'm about to dive on down to this episode 7 preview. I do want to dive into this trailer.
Am I the only one who didn't know what a nickel was?
Probably.
Well, I mean, I know now. Before this show, I never heard of that.
I mean, yeah, it's not common in Memphis for sure for us to refer to a gun as a nickel.
Your mobile version have a totally different chat.
Yeah, it does. Tommy getting beat up next week. Well, I'm about to look at that trailer now. God damn, Carlito Way is the classic 90s Al Pacino. Carlito was Ghost before Ghost. Go watch it. Who was the guy that they framed? That was the son of Ortega's uncle, Gabriel Ortega. She said, "Ain't nobody watching that old ass movie."
Yeah, saying no, he in trouble. He looked like he was about to cry the whole episode.
Yeah, his ass cooked. All right, let's go to this trailer real quick. All right.
Every case that come at me, I'm gonna bring it to you. You officially my employee of the month. If Tommy
Okay, so hold up. That's something I already want to see because I was waiting on that episode. It looks like Tommy and Vic had somebody in the trunk.
come at me, I'm gonna bring it to you. You officially my employee of the month.
Yeah, that's that episode. So who the heck is that they got in that damn trunk? I had a closer up photo of it. Maybe I'll put it up later.
If Tommy wouldn't have showed up, me and you would be on top. I mean, you just stepped over me.
Who is Vic shooting?
It was unanimous.
Marquez is coming for us. I need you motherfuckers to strap up.
Maybe we should look harder at Tommy Egan.
It's been handled.
I'm gonna have so much fun killing you.
So hold on, who was Tommy fighting?
I didn't,
Let me capture
I
it.
didn't even see that.
Let me try to capture it real quick.
Come at me, I'm gonna bring it to you. Every case that come at me, I'm gonna bring it to you. You officially my employee of the month.
If Tommy wouldn't have showed up, me and you would be on top. I mean, you just stepped over me.
It was unanimous.
Marquez is coming for us. I need you motherfuckers to strap up.
Maybe we should look harder at Tommy Egan.
It's been handled.
I'm gonna have so much fun killing you.
All right, we can go back to this now. I had to go back and get it again, but
Every case that come at me, I'm gonna bring it to you. You officially my employee of the month.
actually, let me do it.
Tommy wouldn't have showed up.
Who y'all think Vic just shot here? Where it look like he at too?
There's somebody right in front of him.
It looks like to me he's shooting someone he doesn't want to shoot. Hey, I just noticed you see that y'all can see my tabs. Oh shit. Yeah, I got a lot of tabs open. This just and then you know what's crazy? This just this just the Google Chrome. I got some Safari ones open too. You say he shot Peter? Who is Peter? Yeah, Brian. I think it's definitely got to be somebody that he didn't want to shoot. So could it possibly be? Could it possibly be he shooting Ray because she figured out some shit or about to do some shit that he didn't want her to? Because who else is or maybe even his uncle's wife. Because this is absolutely somebody that he doesn't, you can tell he doesn't want to do it. JP? Nah, I can't see JP. Folks saying JP. I'll go with Ray before I say JP. Maybe Vic just pulled the gun on somebody but doesn't shoot. That part of the trailer is designed to fool. I mean, that's true. But either way, even if he doesn't shoot, who is he pointing it at? Oh, I mean, I seriously doubt it's that damn Albanian dude. Because why would he give a damn about shooting him? I seriously doubt he would give two shits if it's him. It shows the gun go off. Hold up, let me see. Did it? I don't see no gun going off. Hold up.
If Tommy wouldn't have showed up,
Me and you would be on top. I mean, you just stepped over me.
it was unanimous.
Marquez is coming for us. I need you motherfuckers to strap.
Who is this with the blade? Because somebody pulls a blade on Jannard, correct? So who y'all think is there with the blade on Jannard? Oh shit, he said Stacy. I ain't think about that. But hey, it could be Stacy. We know who that is with the bat. That wasn't the question. It'd be crazy if he's shooting Stacy, for sure.
But
Maybe we should look harder at Tom and Ethan.
Here,
Every case that come at me,
here DeMarcus go with this damn yo-yo shit. This nigga yo-yo probably ain't showing up.
I'm bringing to you. You're officially my employee of the month.
If Tommy wouldn't have showed up,
me and you would be on top. I mean, you just stepped over me.
it was unanimous.
Marquez is coming for us. I need you motherfuckers to strap up.
Maybe we should look harder at Tom and Ethan.
It's been handled.
I'm gonna have so much fun killing you.
Somebody on Diamond Ass. Who is it? I mean on Tommy Ass. Who is it? Slammed his ass. Somebody playing Hulk Hogan with that nigga. That's Diamond. Yep. Diamond spider slammed his motherfucking dad. Hey, and I know yet somebody else had to have caught it earlier this episode when Diamond beat up Smurf. Tell me that nigga didn't remind y'all of Tariq. I'm fucking tired of you niggas thinking you can come against me. Ah, shit, you can't tell me you didn't think about it.
I'm always said Smurf didn't deserve that.
Yeah, he didn't deserve it. Absolutely. Now Tommy low key maybe may have earned it because Tommy be talking crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna regret getting in bed with them Asians.
Yeah. The majors might turn out to be the end of them for sure. Episode was good. This next episode is gonna be extremely good. I agree. Is is it the guy that was going to kill Tommy with the knife? What guy that was gonna kill Tommy? Told you I said it looked like Diamond and Tommy going at it in the trailer. I instantly thought it was Diamond too. So I mean, I just seen a glimpse of it. I was like, who is it? But I assumed it probably would be Diamond because the fact that we seen D Mac them then. Didn't think of Tariq at all, but when Diamond yelled out fucking all of them, who the fuck is all he might as well have said he's Diamond St. Patrick to put I swear to God to God. You can't tell, bro. I'm about to pull it up. Cause I'm telling y'all, bro. They might say I here fell asleep. I'm just not watching the episode. When he forced Tommy to stay and he kept watching the time. What do you mean, Pete? What he did that?
Harder at Tom than Ethan.
It's been handled.
I'm gonna have so much fun killing
Damn it. Well, I think that answers the question of who you think will win a fight between Diamond and Tommy. I said Diamond anyway, but I think this here is the proof of it. You remember Diamond was a boxer, and they said he was a damn good boxer. They used to knock everybody out that he fought. Y'all can't tell me y'all didn't think Vic would eliminate Peter. Yeah, I would say yeah. I thought he was gonna take him out. Tommy, D Mac, Shanti, and Miguel versus CBI. Vic would be Cinema, and I think it's gonna be Vic or Jannard that will kill JP next episode or 8. I agree with most of that, but it's gonna be a little bit more than that against Tommy too. You got to also include CBI. It's gonna be CBI, Vic's crew, also King Kilo's people, and I would assume the agents possibly too, since they're now teamed up with it, or maybe they'll just decide they don't want to, you know, get in it. And then you got to remember the cartel as well is against them. So Tommy got a lot of enemies. But also yeah, to back to what you said, I think it's gonna be Jannard absolutely that kills JB. I'm still stick with it. It's gonna be Jannard. I love the scene with Vic, Tommy, and Stacy. And I'm gonna say this too, real quick. I said this last episode too, and I think I'm gonna kind of double down on the ones that said they believe Jannard will take out Shanti. I think he will possibly do it, and it's gonna be a very emotional scene because he's not gonna want to do it, obviously, but he's gonna have to because she's against him and his brother, and she might side with Tommy. So it's gonna be an emotional kill, perhaps, for him. And he's going to be so pissed off that he had to do that because of he's going to blame Tommy, obviously. And that's the reason why he's outside of that damn funeral trying to kill Tommy. I love the scene with Vic, Tommy, and Stacy. Vic telling Stacy what was really up had me in my, yeah, I like to do. And don't forget Marshall because he definitely gonna ride for D-Mac. Yep, which might get his ass popped.
Told you that was my favorite scene when Vic went off on Stacy.
Yeah, on some B, Mickey, and Kato shit, right? Try and go to my nigga Diamond. Here it comes. I'm fucking tired of niggas trying to go against me.
So you know something about acting, Jay. And is that good acting?
Who, Diamond?
Yeah, what he did tonight.
Absolutely not.
I don't think so either.
Hey, what the fuck you talking about?
Nothing. I just think Tommy should have been there, that's all.
So what, you this nigga bitch now?
No, nigga. It's not like that, Jay. I just think that if Tommy...
I don't give a fuck what you think. See, I'm tired of you motherfuckers second guessing me.
I'm fucking tired of you niggas thinking you can go against me. Hold on. I just noticed I ain't even playing this so y'all can see it. Hold up.
He said second guess me.
I know, but I'm saying it reminds me of the same shit. Y'all can't tell. Yeah, Jannard face was funny. Absolutely. You can't tell me y'all don't think about that. Come on, bro. They don't sound alike.
Nothing. I just think Tommy should have been there, that's all.
So what, you this nigga bitch now?
No, nigga. It's not like that, Jay. I just think that if Tommy...
See, I don't give a fuck what you think. See, I'm tired of you motherfuckers second guessing me. I run this shit.
Okay, I get it. That's the moment he officially reclaimed his crown.
Oh man, Tariq, come on, man. Come on, Tariq, stole him out. Tariq hard on Smurf, man. If only Tariq could actually beat somebody up like that.
But for some reason, I don't get mad at Jannard at all. I don't like him, but I don't get mad at him either.
Stacy ain't shit, but Vic and Tommy going at her. I felt some type of way for the sister. I did too a little bit. I think she gonna get her get back though. She gonna definitely get Vic for that shit. She like, all right, nigga. I'm gonna show you. Were y'all shocked when with Maria said she was keeping the baby? Nope. You think Diamond will kill JP? Nope. People sleep on Diamond taking out GP? Nope, because it ain't gonna happen. Diamond gonna kill Marshall for flipping. Now I think that's possible. I absolutely think that's possible.
Flipping.
Yeah, because once this situation that we just saw on the trailer transpired, obviously Tommy's gonna be out of the coalition, and if Tommy's out, D-Mac is out, and if D-Mac is out, Marshall's probably gonna be in. They're gonna tell him he got to pick a side.
Oh, okay.
And if he decides he wants to, choose, Diamond, choose, Tommy and D-Mac, they might not take that nicely. They're gonna either beat his ass real bad, or they might kill him.
They'll give him up to the Asians because Jannard know who robbed them.
Yep, that's true. Absolutely.
That was the whole point in bringing that back up. So I don't know, Marshall. I'd like to see him make it, but I don't know.
Said Smurf gonna be on Tommy's side? Yeah, he might. Since he spoke up that first time and after what Diamond did to him, he just might. Diamond isn't as bad as he was in season 1. Yeah, but that wasn't good though. That scene I just played of him turning into Tariq, nah. Plus, Jannard actor is too charismatic too angry with. If Diamond didn't want to kill Chewie, why would he kill Marshall for the same exact thing? Well, that's because killing Chewie would have had consequences. That's the reason why. It was going to create a chain of reaction. Taking out Marshall won't do the same thing. Plus, this is a different version of Diamond. Season 1 Diamond was very peaceable. He only wanted to make moves if he had to. This Diamond looking like he don't give a fuck. Was D-Mac in the cut when Tommy was getting ragdolled by Diamond? I think he was. What he supposed to did though? Damn, Unc. Damn, Unc. What he supposed to do? He gonna get his ass knocked out too. With no sense of them both getting knocked out. Let Tommy take his L. As long as they ain't killing them, let him take his L. And then they regroup. Because think about it. Even if D-Mac could have made some kind of difference, Jannard there too. Jannard got hands. Jannard would have knocked D-Mac ass out. And then what? Marshall was going to try to help. They were going to knock his ass out too. What you going to do with that? Beat him down, beat you down. Poor Stacy been getting worked over the whole season for all the fuck shit Detective Carter did in book 2. Tommy and Shanti sharing a blunt just like Tommy did with Tasha. Yeah, I think they might. If Shanti can survive, they might actually become homies. But if Diamond kill Marshall, that's gonna make D-Mac Want to keep a diamond, and we all know D-Mac don't give a fuck. He'll come for anybody. That's absolutely the truth. I said I think D-Mac will take out one of the brothers. But I think if Jannard turns out to be the one that takes out his dad, that'll be the one he gets. I meant to be angry with saying Jannard's acting is too good. That's why it's hard to be mad at him. Okay. Yeah. I fuck with him for sure.
Yeah, I was saying I don't get mad at Jannard.
Yeah, he's a pretty good goddamn actor for sure. So, any other predictions as far as this last episode? This next episode, not last.
I don't know. Theories is easy, but predictions kind of it's hard.
Well, theories and predictions. Let's say that. I'm just curious. I gotta wait till those exclusive photos release so that I can make my real predictions. Because if the exclusive photos show anything of King Kilo being out of jail, night night JP. it's time for JP to be up out of here.
Yeah, he gonna be sacrificed one way or another for D-Mac.
Right.
But the D-Mac got the now they all up in Chinatown, knowing who robbed them, which is gonna come back on them because they know it and didn't tell it. Um, Genesis is the most likely out of here one way or another. That's the innocent death. Her and JP.
I don't know, because Genesis is starting to look like she may have an Angela type of storyline.
Well, that so did Kanan's girl.
She never really wanted to go to school. See, the Genesis got aspirations of going to a big school like Angela did.
Yeah.
Now I can see a parallel that I could possibly see. It would have to be a future one though, which is crazy. You remember once they released some of the cast for Power Origins, I forget her name, but it's one character that they're saying is going to be super into Tommy, and she's a nurse. Obviously,
In an attic, recovering addict.
yeah, exactly. A recovering addict.
Mhm.
Obviously, something must have happened to her because we didn't see her in the original Power, right? More than
Yeah.
likely, judging by what has happened to Tommy in his love life and as far as what we saw, she probably died. So perhaps we could see a parallel between this Genesis character because a lot of folks are comparing D-Mac, saying that he's very much like Tommy, except I would say, at least far as he's smarter than Tommy in certain aspects because obviously Tommy doesn't have that mathematical skills that he has. Shit, who is this? Tariq getting called at the end of the episode. Which episode? You talking about next episode? Them agents gonna find out about Marshall. CBI gonna need help to go against them. They gonna need Tommy again. You think it's gonna play out like that? I don't know because I just feel like they wouldn't need him for just that. I mean, the agents they strong, but if they got a coalition with them, you know, I don't know. I mean, they might just sacrifice Marshall or some shit to keep their fentanyl deal going. I can see them doing something like that, perhaps. Cruz will save Miguel's life when the hitter from the Marquez cartel come after Miguel. I'll give that a chance. I can see that have some weight, you know. I'll give it some legs. Just finished the episode in Jesus Christ, R.I.P. Claudia, and what they did to the body was worse than when they killed the Spanish nigga twice and dumped him at Diamond's barbershop. God damn, R.I.P. Claudia. D-Mac kills Jannard, not next episode, but that's my prediction. I agree. We need to put it on record once and for all what Tommy is a rat working with law enforcement, getting people locked up. Madam Wu will have Marshall beat down.
Why we skipping over D-Mac? He the one actually did the robbery.
But Marshall is the one whose face was seen. D-Mac had a, mask on. So the Asian kid that was there can identify Marshall and say he was the one, he showed up, and then this robbery came and they, the guy punched him in the stomach and made him come with him.
Yeah.
So that did look a little sus. So they could put two and two together and beat up Marshall and try to force him to tell who the hell was the shooter. Well, not the shooter because he didn't shoot nobody, but the person who robbed him.
So he might go into grease or acid or whatever it was.
Possibly. Then I can get on Takari ass for trying to troll me every episode saying that this nigga survived. You won't say that shit though, bro. After he in that hot ass fucking fight. He is using the law enforcement, not working for their working for him. Big difference. Killing two birds with one stone. Madam Wu can get it immediately. That is crazy, nigga. Out of nowhere. But anyways, ain't no needing Tommy again. Diamond threw that man through a table. Ain't no coming back from there, right? That nigga did the Douglas boys on his ass. Jannard, get the table. Tommy ain't forgiving that nigga for that shit. I don't think CBI will go against Tommy as a whole. Well, I do think some of the CBI members will side with Tommy, but most of them will stay with Diamond and Jannard. Because some of them will go with Tommy, including Smurf. Smoking that Claudia pack right now. Tommy and Stacey scenes low-key be funny as hell. Big Crew, the Northside Irishman, is tougher than the Four. Yeah, the Four Horsemen was ass. Madam Wu gonna feel played. They come into her after robbing old boy. Yep, that could definitely be an issue for sure. But she gonna think she might think they knew something about it. Because Madam Wu is gonna be reminding me of an Asian version of Noma, damn near. One time for the one time. Rest in piss, Claudia. That is gonna happen to Marsha. All right. He gonna at least get his ass beat. I can guarantee you that's happening. Now, whether he survive or not, I'll give him a chance. I got power bomb by David. Yeah, the Douglas woman. Oh shit. All right though, y'all. Any last remarks, my good people? We had 2 hours and 43. It's 11 o'clock currently here. 1 o'clock for my central people and 2 o'clock for my east coast.
That's what I'm finna say because I'm finna go to bed. I gotta get up at 5:30.
Yeah, I'm about to get ready to get laid down too.
You always say that, and then you be on another 2 hours. When I get up the next day, the video be almost 4 hours long.
This one ain't gonna be though, I'm telling you. We're about to get up out here in 3 hours at the most. It's funny you were naming Mortal Kombat characters and we get introduced to another agent who is Madam Wu Katana. That's a good candidate. It might be Katana. If she pull out a damn fan, we know it's up. I'm ready to see who attacked who first between Diamond and that's hey. I agree with that. That's definitely something I'm curious of. Who swung first? Okay, if Tommy ended up swinging first and still got put through the table. God damn.
But you know, I noticed something. I don't think we even miss Claudia. DeMarcus might, but I don't.
I mean, I don't miss it, but
Not at all.
I was hoping to see Claudia body, but whatever. I'm just glad she did. Diamond and Jannar are going to find out Tommy actually got hands next episode. Bet that. He ain't Tariq. Yeah. But it don't look like he won that fight. I'm going to tell you that. But yeah, Diamond ain't going to go out like no. I mean, Tommy ain't going to go out like no whole like that. What if CBI give King Kilo body if he released to the agents? I'm not sure what you're saying. I feel like Diamond swings first. Yeah, I kind of want to lean that Diamond swung first too because it seems like Diamond is getting in his hothead era. Lily Simmons, aka Claudia, reminds me of a younger Brooke Shields, and I had a huge crush on Brooke Shields growing up. She said she looks nothing like Brooke Shields.
All right, Jay, I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, brother. Catch you next time.
Mhm.
Only time I seen Tommy get his ass beat was by Ghost and when Milan had his men jump him. Hey, I'll say he didn't really get his ass beat by Ghost. He didn't get his ass beat by Ghost. They was actually Actually, Tommy got more licks than Ghost did. Ghost just had more power hits. Now, Ghost gave him a black eye. Ghost didn't have no black eye. Oh, you talking about that? That's old. That wasn't a fight though. When they actually fought and Ghost was fighting him, Ghost gave him a black eye. Ghost didn't beat Tommy ass, but I always crack up when we walk in and Ghost runs over and gets one more lick hits. That shit was funny. Yeah. The fuck are you fighting for? I'll explain to you after I explain it. I'll explain to you after you explain to me in the car. Too bad they ain't too. Hold on, what did he say? I ain't here to talk to you. I'm here to talk to Uncle Tommy. You ain't gotta call him that no more. He ain't family no more. Too bad that ain't your choice to make, Ghost. This shit ain't fucking over, Tommy. It is for me. What's funny is how Tommy immediately knew something was wrong when he. That is true. That is definitely true. He, soon as he came in the damn apartment, he is looking around. Like, I know this ugly ass nigga up in here somewhere. As soon as he showed up, his head came out of nowhere trying to hit his head. Had a 2x4 at that, trying to hit his head with it. Remember when Claudia asked Tommy how the fuck that she was coming? I paused and laughed my ass out loud and thought about the time Ghost broke into his house, so he stayed scrapped. Yeah, he got experience, and Ghost way colder than her, so he seen your ass coming 2 miles away. Anyways, though, I am about to go to wrap this thing up, y'all. I actually haven't seen all of the Diddy Reckoning documentary. I'm about to watch the last episode of that shit when before I go to sleep tonight. So then I gotta be up at I gotta be up at like 5. So that means I gotta be getting ready to get up off here. So I'm gonna probably I'll go ahead and say 9 more minutes to make it 3 hours. Bro, I have not watched Bel Air yet either. That's another thing that's crazy. Have not watched it. Have not watched Welcome to Derry. Have not watched the Oval. I don't know how that shit been going. I ain't even been seeing folks advertising or talking about it. Normally I see Walter promoting it a lot on Instagram, but I haven't even been seeing it. But I definitely will watch Bel Air. That I'm definitely going to get around to it. When I do finally watch it, I'll incorporate that into the live. But before I get out of here, I got a question. Who in here watched the Netflix series Forever? Family Business was mid. Diddy is worse than Ronnie and tweet out unique. Yeah, Diddy ain't this hell for sure. Don't you have a list of things you're supposed to watch? You haven't gotten to The Perfect Neighbor. Yeah. What is The Perfect Neighbor? Yeah, nah, you got to that. How did you like Forever? It's getting ready to return in March. That's definitely a show I probably am going to cover. I just hate Netflix release all the damn episodes at once. It sucks. I need that one by one. Stacey Morris could charge Morel for being an accomplice for the death of Claudia. Remember that Morel was white. Nigga, you don't say that already. And I told you that shit ain't happening. She can't do that shit when she knows exactly what happened. I mean, you could possibly end up being right. Raising Canaan in 3 months, hopefully. I really, really hope you're right. I mean, it do seem as if they're going to bring it next, which would be lovely. So if it was to drop like March, that would be great. I told you about it weeks ago, and you said you was gonna add it to you. You right, I do remember that. What is that about, though? Will Tommy survive? Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna take 60-40 on that Tommy survival rate. 60% survive, 40% he won't. Who was that guy Tommy framed? I forgot. That was remember Roberto Ortega's uncle? That was his son, the one that they threw off the roof. He had a son that was in there with him. That's him, who they framed and planted that gun. She was wiping Claudia blood in Tommy's apartment. Stacy can't get evidence of that without a warrant, and that blood is long gone. Yeah, I would say she would have a hard time sticking something to her that can be used for sure. Because she don't even have proof that she was killed up inside of Tommy's apartment. I mean, obviously she thinks Tommy is the one who did it, but that's just, you know, her assumption of what she believes, a theory. Remember episode 8 on Christmas, big body dropping, I promise you. Oh yeah, I agree. It's gonna be JP. His Christmas will get canceled. It's about a white woman that shot and killed a black woman in Florida, shot her through her front door. Damn. And it was like an investigation about it. Unless Shanti ain't telling shit. All right, we're finna get your ass up out of here. I'm pretty sure this is Michael again, too. We're gonna get your big ass up out of here right now. Stacy knows Tommy unalives Claudia, and Vic knows also. Stacy don't know for sure. She has no proof of it. Even Vic has no proof of it. I mean, they can go with what they think, but Tommy didn't confess to doing it. I think it's gonna be JP Christmas get canceled. Yeah, Talia. That's why we had to get his ugly ass up out of here. We ain't got time for that bullshit tonight. I wonder, does Tommy go to New York to tell Kate about the baby and to get her to move to Chicago. And then he gets a soft heart and spare Tasha after the letter. Could be. I mean, you know how they did it up in book 2. He didn't mention Maria, but they can easily write it in because remember he said he wished him and Tasha could smoke a blunt. You ride around, smoke a blunt, and he can tell her about everything. So they can easily write it in that he told her while they was having that drive. Vic told Tommy only Claudia had keys to the penthouse, but there's an elevator. They use the key for the elevator. I'm a little confused of what you're talking about here, Talia. Maybe that's why Tommy and Tariq, it was not his war with Noma and the Tatas due to Maria. Yeah, could be that he considered that too risky when he had a baby on the way. It makes sense. Also, if we think it's Tommy that called Tariq at the end of Ghost and Reek coming to Chicago, then we're not going to see Tommy go to New York because Reek said he hadn't heard from Tommy in a minute. Yeah. I mean, we don't know how far along that is and stuff, but I'm pretty sure that Tariq is going to be the one coming to save him. I hope Vic has a hallucination scene with Walter Flynn and Claudia. Might get your wish. Yeah, I'm about to go ahead and lay it down, y'all. Appreciate everybody stop through though, for sure. I might have another live tomorrow night. Not exactly sure. If I do, you know I'll post it. I ain't finished the hold up. After Tommy get dropped by a diamond next week, he better call Lil Ghost. I ain't finished the episode yet, but told you Bolo and the agents will be back in episode 6. Hey, I told them that up in there. I said my boy CG definitely gonna come back to let y'all know. He told y'all they were coming back in episode 6, and he was absolutely right on the money. So yep, shout out to you. You nailed it. He called that in what? I think we was on episode 4 when you said that. So 2 episodes ahead of time. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and jump up off here though. I'm gonna have to catch up with y'all, like I said, tomorrow, perhaps Saturday night. Not exactly sure, but for sure one of these days I'm gonna catch up with y'all on the next one. But until then, I'm gonna holler at y'all.